Who would you be if you decided to bet on you? Who could you become if you decided to bet on you? What could you accomplish if you decided to bet on you? Now, you might be saying, well, I believe in me and I believe that I can do it, but are you showing it? Are you putting that belief in action, or are you just constantly talking about what you're going to do? Are you really dedicated to what you say that you want? It's time to really confront your limiting beliefs. It's time for you to stop settling for good enough. It's time for you to dream, and then act. Plan and then act. Decide and then act. What happens is we talk about things, we plan things, we dream about things, but we're not putting what we say we're going to do in action. We're just sitting on it. We're just thinking about it. We're just contemplating. We're just trying to figure it out. You're doing too much. But you're not doing enough of what you need to be doing. You need to be focusing. You need to be serious about not being in the same situation 6 months from now. Like, you need to be serious about being committed to your goals. You got to be committed to transforming your life. You got to get to a point where you refuse. And sometimes we can be so comfortable where we are that we're not motivated enough to get up and take action. We're not motivated enough to move because your bills are paid every month, because you got transportation, because you got this, because you got that. Sometimes you can get a little too comfortable, and that causes you to be stuck. But what I want to challenge you to do is to get to a place where you're like, this is cool. I'm grateful. Like, that's how I am. This is cool. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for every single thing that I have, from my family to our vehicles to our home to everything. I am grateful. But at the same time, I am still hungry for more. At the same time, I desire more. At the same time, I understand that I have not scratched the surface of my potential. And I'm willing to bet that you haven't either. I'm willing to bet that there are some things that you could be going after, but you're second guessing yourself. You got to get to the place like, I refuse to stay here. I refuse to settle. I refuse to give up on my dreams. I refuse to let anyone stop me, including me. You got to decide that you will contend with your thoughts. You will contend with your limiting beliefs. Far too often, we are too easy to give up. You run into what you perceive as a roadblock or a challenge or a frustration or a disappointment, and you just fold. Well, it's time out for that. It's time out for folding. It's time out for giving up. It's time out for complaining. It is time for you to take action. It's time for you to take action. Like, you need to be your biggest project. A lot of times we're trying to help other people and fix other people and maneuver other people to do things. No, help you first. You first. Level yourself up first. Sometimes we are so busy prioritizing what everybody else wants that we forget how deeply we desire change, how deeply we desire growth. And it's unfair for you to sit on this thing. It's unfair for you to speak out of your mouth that you want something, and at the same time, you're not willing to go after it. Yes, rejection hurts. Yes, being disappointed hurts. Yes, giving your all and not getting the results you want. Yes, I get it. It does not feel good. But you know what else doesn't feel good? Finding yourself in the same situation next year. Finding yourself at that same job, still complaining. In that same relationship with the person who's mistreating you, still complaining about it. Like that's what hurts. That's where you should not want to be. And so I want to challenge you to get serious about your future. I want to challenge you to get serious about making the changes that you need to make. I want you to get serious about developing the habits that you need to develop. I want you to get serious about leveling up your mindset. I want you to get serious about leveling up your health. I want you to get serious about reading books. Like, I want you to be so serious about this thing that you will not accept no for an answer. Like, you will not say, okay, I didn't get it, that must be the end. Or it didn't happen, this must be it. Like, you got to refuse. You got to be relentless. Like, I refuse to give up on this thing. Like, I've been speaking for over 10 years. Do you know how many times I could have given up? Do you know how many rejections I've gotten? Do you know how many emails I've sent and they've been just silent? Like, they didn't even respond. And then some people responded, I'm not interested. Don't you know I could have given up? Don't you know I've shown up at an event with only a handful of people there? Don't you know I could have given up? Don't you know there have been contracts that I've gone after that I know I was more than qualified to get and I got rejected? Don't you know I could have given up? But I can share story after story after story about how I've been mistreated, but I cannot allow that to stop me. You know what? You can mistreat me, you can talk about me, you can do me wrong, you can do all of that, stab me in the back, like whatever you want to do, but I can promise you this, I will not give up. I refuse to give up. I've got 2 girls who need me. I've got me. I need me. I'm working on building a legacy. And sometimes we allow outsiders to get us off track. We allow outsiders to distract us, to get us off course. No, you need to focus on your mission. You need to focus on your goals. You need to focus on what you are saying that you want. And you got to be able to clear out the noise, clear out the clutter, get focused, and be determined to transform your life. Until next time.